how you doing in the habits course? Are you doing great? Are you having trouble? Are you struggling? Maybe you're stuck. Maybe you're cruising right along, and if that's you, you don't need this video. But if you're stuck, I'd like to encourage you and explain that that's actually pretty normal. And the reason it's so normal is because your toddler brain, your subconscious part of your brain, that's your boss, is going to resist this style of training. And the reason is the toddler doesn't want to change. The toddler likes the status quo because the status quo is easy and less energy. And change means more energy and effort. So the toddler can actually sabotage you and keep you from moving forward and doing the things that you need to do to rewire your brain. One analogy to this kind of training is hacking your way through the jungle. So when you create a new nerve pathway, it's like hacking a new pathway through the jungle. Initially, it's a lot of work. You're chopping down lots of stuff to make that pathway. But then when you come back through that pathway, it's less work. And then the next time you come back, now you're beating stuff down with your feet. And so the bottom of the path and the sides and the top, it's a little more clear, and you get the picture. Every time you go through, it's easier. So let me just encourage you by saying it will get easier. The more you go down these paths, the easier it gets. The first time down is the hardest, and that's usually where most people quit. So they don't go on to the next step because that toddler is sabotaging them and talking them out of it. The toddler can come up with lots of great creative excuses that sound perfectly reasonable and convincing, but don't listen to him or her. Listen to your parent brain, your PFC, who wants to go on. The parent brain always wants to push forward and keep hacking through. The toddler's the one that talks the parent brain out of it. So listen to the parent brain, use your PFC, and the more you do, the more exercise you get, the more reps you get with that PFC, and just like a muscle, it gets stronger. So double benefit, the progress, the results, and strengthening of the PFC. So keep going, crank through, it gets easier, I promise.